Good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are around the world. Thank you for clicking on the video. As you can see, the title of the video is Calling Our Angelic Ancestors. Most people kind of doubt that they have angels around them at all times. I decided to share this video to let people know and to see firsthand that we do indeed have angelic forces around us at all times, if we are committed to the Most High. Okay. As you can see in this video, you can see the light orbs moving around the family room and the kitchen of my home. This video was actually recorded, as you can see from the date, March 24th of 2021. I've actually been experiencing, I guess what you could call visitations from angels or angelic forces, starting way back in 2018, and it's continued all the way until the present day. As you can see, there's quite a bit of activity on the screen. The security camera is actually picking up these orbs as they're moving around the room. And as you can see from the start of the video up until now, there's quite a few of them. I have my own theories and beliefs as to why these angels started visiting my home. And I'll probably go into that in a little more detail at a later time. But for now, I just wanted people to see firsthand that angels are real. They are around us throughout most of our day, whether we realize it or not. One thing I should point out about the video is the fact that if you were standing there in that room, right, on that date at that time, you would not see those orbs moving around the room. The only way I was able to record these is the night vision feature that's on the security camera. For some reason, the security camera is able to detect the motion and actually record it. And so over the course of 6 years, I've recorded hundreds of videos. And in my opinion, all of them are mind-blowing and kind of hard to believe. But I decided to start sharing these videos with people as a form of encouragement to them, for them to see and to know that there is life on the other side of death, and that our ancestors who have gone before us may very well still be around, even though I'm sure there's plenty of us who might doubt that. But as you can see from the video, there's something spectacular going on there. The orbs that you see flying about, they appear to be coming out of nowhere, right up out of the floor, through the walls, all around the room, as you can see. They do exist. Okay? So I encourage each and every one of you to try to make that connection to the Most High, like I did. Starting back in 2017, I made some pretty significant changes in my life in terms of what I believe and how I was going to live my life. About 1 year after making those changes, starting in 2018, that's when I started to get these visitations that you can see on the screen. And not all of them look like light orbs, as you can see there, or disc-shaped lights. Some of them look very different from that, as you'll see from other videos that I'll share going forward in the future. I kind of just want to let you take it all in. As you can see, I'm going to and fro. I mean, there's multiple of them. Some of them appear to have that hole in the center, like a disc-shaped. Some of them are round. And some of them you'll even notice they kind of pulsate, where the light will flicker off and on as they move around the room. One of the things I think it shows you when you see that pulsating and that light turning on and off, so to speak, is that they must be powered by something. You know, seeing that light turn off and on and flicker off and on indicates a power source. So something is powering these orbs and these disc-shaped lights that you see moving around the room. And I very much believe that some of them could be angels, some of them could be ancestors. Either way, it's pretty incredible, and I think you would agree. So, again, I want to encourage each and every one of you to make that connection to the Most High, and to turn your life around, to show the Most High the level of faith and belief and love that you have in him. And he'll respond. You'll be surprised to know that he will respond. So I stopped celebrating all of the pagan holidays that a lot of you know about, the Christmas and the Thanksgiving, the 4th of July, and the list goes on and on. If it's not in the Bible, I don't observe it or celebrate it. You have a lot of high holy days in the Bible that the Israelites celebrate, or the people of Israel celebrate. Okay? And those are the only days that I observe. The high holy days, most of them are found in the book of Leviticus. And then some of them are mentioned in other places in the Bible. But the Most High is serious about his high holy days, from the Sabbath to the Feast of Tabernacles, the Feast of Dedication, the Day of Atonement, what is it called? The Feast of Trumpets, and there are others. Those are the days that I observe. And as I said a minute ago, if it's not in the Bible, I don't celebrate it. Okay? So it's pretty incredible as you see them moving around the room. And I mean, there are a lot of them. I lived in this house. We moved in starting in 2014. And we lived there until like June of 2021 when we sold the house. But a funny thing happened after selling the house and moving to another location. The angels came with me. As you're going to see in videos that I'll share in the future, those orbs that you see on the screen and others that you haven't seen yet, they came with me when I moved. Okay, so I know the connection was to me and not to the house. You know, as I said, I moved in 2014, and the visitation started in 2018. Excuse me. It's a little late at night here while I'm recording this. And so in 2016, I kind of went through what you would call, 2016 into 2017, I went through what you would call a spiritual awakening. I found out a lot of information that I had known before, was really amazed and blown away by a lot of that information. And it just caused me to make some serious changes in my life that I knew the Most High wanted me to make. And so that's what I did. You know, I started keeping the commandments, started following the dietary laws, following all the laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of my ability. Started reading the scriptures and trying to stay into the scriptures, and tuning into a lot of the different teachings you'll find on YouTube of people teaching the scriptures, specifically the Israelites. You're going to find out that a lot of the information that you've gotten in some of these man-made religions, they don't match up with the Bible. And unfortunately, there's so many people that are following religion and what they've been told and taught in religion. And a lot of that stuff is just not in the Bible. A lot of people would be amazed to know that in the book of Jeremiah, the 10th chapter, verse 1 through 5, it actually tells the Israelites, anyway, not to observe this pagan custom that people observe, where you cut a tree out of the forest. You take the tree and you decorate it with silver and with gold, and you fasten it so that it moves not. And I don't know many holidays where you actually cut a tree out of the forest and you take it into your home and you decorate it with silver and with gold. You know, that has to be talking about Christmas. And so the Bible contradicts a lot of what we've been told about Christmas, and a lot of what we've been told about when Christ was born, and trying to associate his birth to this pagan tradition that goes all the way back to Babylon. December 25th is actually Nimrod's birthday. Nimrod was the king of Babylon. And his birthday was supposedly actually December 25th. And if you do any research on it, you'll find out that that's true. And the whole thing about the tree and decorating it is connected to Nimrod, and is done in observance or celebration of Nimrod. And so, and unfortunately, you'll find that to be the case on so many of these holidays that the church has us celebrating, or that society, or even sometimes our families have us celebrating, because they just didn't know the truth of the matter. But this video is to show the people that if you make a commitment to the Most High and you follow His laws, statutes, and commandments, to include the Sabbath, the high holy days, the dietary laws, He will respond. And so if you take a step toward Him, He'll take 2 steps toward you. And I'm living proof of that. And I'm sharing these videos with you all so that you can see that this is the kind of activity that was going on in my home, a home that was committed to the Most High God and committed to His laws, statutes, and commandments. And He responded. 1 year after I started keeping the commandments and following the dietary laws and all of that, 1 year after that, that's when the visitation started. So it's almost like I went through a trial period with the Most High, just showing Him my commitment, my willingness to commit, and that my dedication was serious. It wasn't something that was going to be temporary, that this is something that I would be doing for the rest of my life. So I encourage any so-called Negro, Hispanic, or Native American, which are the people who are supposed to be the Israelites, I would encourage each and every one of you to make a commitment to the Most High. I would say go to Him, pray, ask Him to show you what is the truth. If so-called Negroes and Hispanics and Native Americans are truly the people of the book, and then you start researching it, and I promise you, He'll show you. If you're praying from a sincere place inside of you, from your spirit, and you're truly asking the Most High to show you what is the truth, I believe He will. So I ask each and every one of you to subscribe, to check back every week, and I will continue to post videos of the experience that I've had over the past 6 years. I really want to share them with you for your edification, for you to know that the Most High is real, God is real, and He will commit to you if you commit to Him, especially the Israelites. And so every Israelite out there, I encourage you to wake up, do your research, come back to the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High, have faith in His Son, Yahushua, which we call Christ, and He will respond. So enjoy the video, take it all in, know that the Most High will be with you if you make the commitment to Him. He will most certainly make the commitment to you, and just go forward from there. I can tell you, it's not going to be easy. People are going to push back against you. They're going to say you're crazy. What are you doing? You can't be the Israelites. And they'll tell you everything negative that you can think of. But salvation is something you have to find for yourself. Nobody can find it for you. Nobody can bring you to it. You have to take those steps. So you have to research it. You have to believe and know that it's the truth. And so I encourage each and every one of you to do that. Please, as I said, please subscribe to the channel and come back for future posts, and there'll be plenty of them. I can promise you that. Shalom.